Today, I'm going to explain why switching to keyboard and mouse is the best decision. Now, as someone who just left controller around 1 year ago, no more to controller, I'm going to explain why and how to get good at keyboard and mouse, as it is one of the easiest things to do right now in this current season. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, as you may know, switching to keyboard is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. But from controller, I'm telling you, my builds were looking like this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
As you can see, I was doing terrible on controller. But when you are on keyboard and mouse, there's a really easy method to get good now on keyboard and mouse, especially with this season and reload. With reload this season, you can get easily good and play duos while having a teammate there. If you die, you can easily respawn, and getting your reload will give you some PvP practice. That way you're not just sitting in creative all day. Now, creative is good for learning mechanics and all that. If you're really trying to learn fighting in PvP, you need to go into Battle Royale or reload is probably the best mode, I'd say, for keyboard and mouse. Here's some of my clips I hear from other people. As you can see, it's a huge improvement from when I used to be on controller. Controller has aim assist and in usually typically is better, but controller players can get really good. And I remember some 1v1s I was really scared and decided to hop back on controller. But hopping back on controller is not going to teach you PvP experience. You need to learn how to play PvP without the controller. If I were you and I'm trying to switch to keyboard and mouse, I would get a 60% keyboard and get any mouse. I recommended one in one of my other videos, so go check that out. But if I were you, I decided to get a 60% keyboard and the mouse that's in my other video. Also, tips and tricks for keyboard and mouse. Sensitivities you can find at certain websites, such as like prosettings.net or like Fortnite Pro, and just find whatever works for you. Don't one-to-one copy pros like a lot of people do. If you see Clicks or Peterbot, don't copy their settings. But a lot of good maps you can try out is mechanic map, editing maps, all those different types of maps, which I'll have codes for down below. But also, you gotta learn the 1v1, so I suggest doing some piece control. As you can see, I'm playing this mode right now. Piece control's a really good 1v1 game. Another tip is turn off controller input. Whenever you're playing, turn off controller input. That way, you're not tempted to go back, and if you try to, the controller will let you go back. Controller input is what lets you go back to controller. So that way, if the controller's plugged in, you turn off controller input, it won't even let you go back. Because you need to be committed to make the change. As you can see on controller, there is a lot of good benefits to aim assist, all that. But if I were you, I would switch to keyboard right now because it is so much better. And there's really good sensitivities and everything. Another tip is, I suggest going into realistics and hitting some clips, trying to practice your free builds like you see me right now. So let's head into realistics. The way to get better is playing 1v1 maps that are not like box clouds and cramped areas, so you can practice your free builds. Piece control is good for controlling real lock, but I'd suggest not really playing that, because if you're really trying to get better at free builds, you should definitely play wider 1v1 maps for more play space. Also, another way is you want to start learning on how to get better and put your things in the rank. As you can see right here, I'm doing really good here in rank, but I'm using my skills I learned from creative in rank and really just piecing up people. That's the most part you need. Put your creative skills in a battle royale and rank game, and you will be better than others. Now let's go back to realistics. As you can see, in realistics, I have a certain strat, I'm learning to get high on my opponent, piece them up, get the opportunity to piece them up, really all that, because in realistic, there's a lot of areas you can get hit from. That's usually where most people get their hits. You can get your hits easily. Alright boys, that is all the tips I figured out. Please guys, switch to keyboard and mouse. You'll never want to go back. But that is all the reasons why you should switch to keyboard and mouse. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.